Turtle Tobi's big race and the victory of determination. There was great excitement in Green Valley, where the sun washed the world with its brightest light and the birds sang happy songs. Today was the most important day in the forest, the grand summer race. The favorite to win was clear, Zippy the hare. Zippy was like an orange lightning bolt. When he hopped, he leaped over hills. When he ran, he left even the wind behind. But Zippy had one little fault. He liked to show off and boast a bit too much. The other racer was Tobi the tortoise. Tobi had a huge, heavy shell with green spots. The sound he made when walking was always the same, plod, plod, plod. He was very slow, but in Tobi's eyes, there was a light that Zippy didn't have, determination. The starting line. All the animals gathered at the starting line. Wise Owl, the referee, had his whistle around his neck. Zippy was bouncing up and down to warm up. "Hey Tobi!" he called out with a laugh. "Can you finish the race by tomorrow? Or shall I bring a pillow to wait for you?" The crowd giggled. Tobi answered in a calm voice, "My name is Tobi. I go slow, but I never stop." "We shall see, Zippy." Wise Owl blew the whistle. Peep. The race begins. Zippy shot off like a rocket. Zoom! In seconds, he disappeared from sight. He left nothing but a cloud of dust behind him. Tobi took his first step. Plod. Then his second step. Plod. He coughed in the dust cloud, but he didn't stop. He started to sing his own little song inside his head. Take a step, breathe in. Take a step, look ahead. The steep hill and zippy-snap. Zippy had run so fast that when he got halfway, he looked back. Tobi was nowhere to be seen. "Ha!" said Zippy. "While that shell walker is trying to walk, I will eat some carrots here and then have a nice little nap. I am as fast as the wind anyway, I will beat him easily." Zippy lay down under a shady tree. He filled his tummy, closed his eyes, and fell fast asleep. Meanwhile, Tobi had arrived at the big hill. This was the hardest part of the race. The sun was right overhead, and Tobi's shell felt as heavy as a ton of bricks. His legs were shaking. Sweat was dripping from his forehead. The squirrels by the side of the road whispered, "Tobi, you are so tired, maybe you should give up." Tobi wanted to stop. It would be so lovely to rest in that cool shade and tuck himself inside his shell to sleep. But Tobi shook his head. "No," he said to himself. "It is hard, but I can finish it. I don't have to be fast, I just have to keep going." Tobi lowered his head and focused only on the ground one step in front of him. If he thought about the whole road, he might get scared. So, he just thought about one single step. Plod. Deep breath. Plod. Deep breath. The silent pass. Time passed. The sun moved across the sky. Zippy was still snoring under the tree. Z, 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 Z. Snore. Tobi had finished the hill. He was out of breath, but he hadn't given up. When he came down to the flat road, he saw Zippy sleeping up ahead. Tobi didn't stop when he passed Zippy. He didn't look at him and laugh or make a sound. He just focused on his goal. Quietly, with determined steps, he passed his rival. The final stretch and the excitement. There was only a little way left to the finish line. The animals watching saw a dark shape on the horizon. "Look!" shouted a raccoon. "Someone is coming." "Is it Zippy?" They looked carefully. A green, round thing was approaching slowly but steadily. "No!" shouted the bear. "It's Tobi. Tobi is coming." Just at that moment, a fly landed on Zippy's nose and woke him up. Zippy stretched and yawned. "Ooh, I slept a lot." "Tobi must still be at the start," he laughed. But when he looked at the road, he was shocked. Tobi was very close to the finish line. Only a few meters left. Zippy's eyes went wide. "Oh no!" Zippy sprinted. Whoosh! With his ears flapping in the wind, he ran at full speed. The gap was closing. Zippy was very fast. The crowd held their breath. Zippy is coming. Tobi is walking. Zippy is flying. Tobi is stepping. Zippy lunged forward with one last leap, but the moment of victory. Tobi took his final step, and his chest touched the finishing ribbon. Snap! Tobi had crossed the line. Zippy was left behind by just one single second. The forest roared with applause. Everyone gathered around Tobi. Zippy came up to Tobi, out of breath and feeling ashamed. "How?" asked Zippy. "I am the fastest in the world." "How did you win?" Tobi took a deep breath, wiped his sweat, and smiled. "You trusted your speed, Zippy, but I trusted my determination. The race isn't just about running fast, the race is about keeping going even when you are tired. I may be slow, but I never stopped." Zippy shook Tobi's hand. "Well done, Tobi. You taught me a very important lesson." From that day on, Tobi became the hero of the forest. Nobody called him slow anymore. They called him determined Tobi. And whenever a young animal found something hard to do and said, "I can't do it," they would tell Tobi's story, "Don't give up. Take a step, just one more step." Just like Tobi,